Good morning, everybody. Let's come on the hands and knees. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Tuck the toes under, push the seat back to the heels, lift the knees up. Jean's online with us, so connect to your Ujjayi Pranayama. So come to your down dog. And let's set a metronome for the breath today. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, engage Mula Bandha. Lift up at the pelvic floor. Keep that lift. If you don't want lotion today, raise a leg and down dog split. Thank you, Emmy. If you don't want assist today, raise a leg and down dog split. Thank you. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. On the inhale, come forward to a plank. And exhale the knees, the chest, the chin to the earth. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes under, seat back to heels, downward facing dog. On the inhale, come forward to a plank. And exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, soften the knees, slowly walk the feet toward the hands. Keep the feet about hips width distance apart. Hands about 6 to 8 inches in front of the feet. Press the palms down. Let the head be heavy. Modified Uttanasana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Amy, I am sorry. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Step the feet out as wide as the mat. Come into a squat. Bring the hands together. Press out with the forearms. Squeeze in with the knees. I like your little Rudolph socks. Like, it's hard to let go of that Christmas spirit after it's gone, right? You just keep pulling that Rudolph sock out and that Santa sock and that candy cane sock. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Place the hands on the floor. Come sit down. Extend the legs out in front of you. On the inhale, bend the right knee into the chest. Place the right foot on the outside of the left knee. Dorsiflex the left foot. Lift the left arm up and twist over to the right. A little Ardha Matsyendrasana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, counter twist. Inhale, come center. And exhale, extend the right leg. Bend the left knee, left foot on outside of right. On the inhale, lift right arm up. And exhale, twist over to the left. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come center. Exhale, counter twist. Inhale, center. And exhale, extend the left leg. On the inhale, bend both the knees. Place the heels where the knees were. Hands behind you, 6 to 8 inches. On the inhale, lift the hips into tabletop. Exhale, let the head go back. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Gently come down. I didn't hand out chant books today, mainly because I'm going to chant the Maha Mantra. Maha, it's just 3 words. It's Hare Krishna, and then you sing that a few times, then it's Hare Rama. So it's Hare Krishna Rama. That's it. So 3 ohms. Om. 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 Just join in when you feel comfortable. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So you can do that now. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Then you just continue. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One more time. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So Hare is an energetic that removes all spiritual obstacles out of our way. So and Hare is it's like a form of Vishnu, but without form. It's formless. It's kind of this energy that happens. And then Krishna is an avatar of Vishnu who comes to help people understand Dharma, like our Dharma being like what is the thing that we're supposed to do to create harmony within the world and the universe. And then Rama is another avatar of Vishnu who comes and he helps us understand Dharma in a different period. Both are like, you can think of avatars as almost like the idea of how Christians explain Jesus Christ, that Jesus Christ is an element of God the Father, but it's not God the Father because he's come down in human form. So Christ suffers. You know, he's able to experience the pain and the suffering of humanity. Same thing is true with Rama and Krishna. They're essence of the divine, but they have a human body. So they, they experience sadness, they experience happiness, they experience all the things that you experience. And it allows things to kind of balance out. You know, if you always see the divine as something that's far, far away from you, and it's almost untouchable or unobtainable, you're not ever really sure, does God really understand what I'm going through? But when there's an avatar that comes to help humanity, then that avatar experiences what you experience. And then there's a kind of equilibrium that happens. What I find interesting, like a lot of times I will bring in like the idea of Christianity or Judaism or Islam into these teachings, because we have to kind of, that's what most of us come from. So it gives us an ability to kind of put things in perspective and understand it from our point of view. Within the Christian teachings, I don't think that Jesus Christ ever had a teacher or a guru. I'm not sure. I've never seen there any scripture that said Christ, at 12 years old, went to the rabbi and said to the rabbi, "Rabbi, please teach me all the wisdom that you have." In fact, the teachings in Christianity is that at 12 or 13 years old, Jesus Christ goes to the temple and he schools the elders, which kind of sets up a tone that has a sense of kind of superiority there. The traditions in yoga aren't the same. Both Krishna and Rama have gurus. Like at 12, 15 years old, both these beings go out looking for wisdom teachings from someone else. And they sit down at these enlightened beings' feet and they learn from them, and they act. If you're an avatar of the divine, you kind of already know everything anyway, but they act as if they know nothing. So Vaishista, when we do that side plank in class all the time, we're in that side plank, that's Vaishisthasana. That's named after Rama's guru, Vaishista. And Vaishista was really helped Rama to understand that his dharma as a prince was to make sure that the people were happy that he ruled over. That's what he really like. That's the enforcement that Vaishista gives to Rama. He says, "You are now the king. You're going to be king one day, and as king, you have to protect your people. You have to make sure that the people are happy, that they feel good under your rule." Krishna, who was never, he's from a royal lineage, but he was a kingmaker, never king. His guru was Sandipani Muni, and there's no asana named after him. But their relationship was a little different because Krishna grew up as like a cow herder. He grew up in the country, and he didn't know that he was from this royal lineage. He was adopted as a child, and so Sandipada actually educates Krishna, like teaches him language and teaches him dance and science and very fundamental things that he's going to need to know later in life. And both Rama and Krishna, when their time with their teacher is over, there is an exchange that happens where the student pays the teacher. And that's probably the most important part, right? Because here the energy exchange is what's important for this avatar, the divine, that they're giving and receiving, right? Which is what we have to learn to do as yogis. We have to learn to give, but we also have to learn to receive. We have to keep that in balance. When Krishna is finished with his teachings, he asks the guru, "What is it that you would like? What is it that you want from me to give you for all of your knowledge and wisdom that you've given me?" And with Sandipada Muni, he had a son who drowned as a child, and the mother, the wife, had always grieved over this child. And so he asked Krishna, he said, "Bring him back from the dead." So there is where Sandipada recognizes Krishna's divinity. because that's like an impossible feat to bring a child back from the dead that's been dead for years. And Krishna does it. He brings his child back. And the mother's happy, and the exchange is over, right? With Rama, with Vaishista, it's a monetary. There's like he says, well, pay me some, a few coins of gold. And then also Rama says, I'm going to make you counsel. I'm going to make you my counselor. But he just wants a financial exchange. But I think that idea of that the divine even needs to have that connection with wisdom teachings and can't go into the situation thinking they know everything. That there's humility there, and there's that energy exchange that happens that continues the tradition of yoga, right? Even when that being is a form of the divine. Come stand up at the top of the mat. Big toes and heels touch, tailbone moves toward pubic bone. And we'll do a little Vaishista asana today and all of his different variations, all right? And bring the hands together, an undulating mudra. Set a higher intention for the sadhana today. That idea of opening up to the energy exchange, right? That the wisdom teachings, the guru teachings are always there, and you are able to receive them, but you have to give back to them. You can't just take, you have to give back. And then exhale, hands by the side to Dasana, mountain seat. With straight legs, inhale, hook the thumbs in front of you. Raise the arms up alongside the ears and arch back. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward, take arms behind back, clasp hands together in a fist straighten. Inhale, bend knees, hands down next to feet, right foot back, low lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes under, seat back to heels, downward facing dog. On the inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot meets right and fold over legs. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, stand up, straighten legs, arch back. Exhale, bend knees, take arms behind back, clasp hands together in a fist straighten. Inhale, bend the knees, place hands down, step left foot back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming forward to plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Lower your hips. Inhale, upward facing dog. Don't dive with the shoulders. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes under, seat to heels, downward facing dog. On the inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot meets left fold over legs. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, stand up, straighten legs, and arch back. Exhale, hands by the side to Dasana. Let's do that again. Inhale, hook thumbs, reach up, arch back. Exhale, bend knees, take arms behind back, clasp hands together in a fist straighten. Inhale, bend knees, hands down next to feet, right foot back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes under, seat to heels, downward dog. On the inhale, right foot steps forward. Exhale, left foot meets right, fold over legs. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, stand up, straighten legs, arch back. Exhale, bend knees, take arms behind back, clasp hands together in a fist straighten. Inhale, bend knees, hands down next to feet, left foot back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes under, seat to heels, downward facing dog. On the inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot meets left, fold over legs. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, stand up, straighten legs, arch back. Exhale, hands by the side to Tadasana. Let's do that again, but add on. On the inhale, hook thumbs, reach up, arch back. Exhale, bend knees, take arms behind back, clasp hands together in a fist, straighten. Inhale, bend knees, hands down next to feet, right foot back. Exhale, drop to the right knee. Inhale, hook thumbs, reach up and arch back. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes under, seat to heels, downward dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Exhale, drop to left knee. Inhale, hook thumbs, reach up and arch back. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step left foot next to right, fold over legs. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, stand up, straighten legs, arch back. Exhale, bend knees, take arms behind back, clasp hands together in a fist, straighten. Inhale, bend knees, hands down next to feet, left foot back. Exhale, drop to left knee. Inhale, hook thumbs, reach up, arch back. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step back, downward dog. Inhale, coming forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes under, seat back to heels, downward facing dog. On the inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, drop to right knee. Inhale, hook thumbs, reach up and arch back. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step right foot forward, next to left, fold. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, stand up, straighten legs, arch back. Exhale, hands by the side to Tadasana. On the inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, put the hands down, extend the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step, jump, walk back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, right foot forward, left heel down, come up, warrior one, and stay in warrior one. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, pull right hip back. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel turns down, come up, Virabhadrasana, one, stay here. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, left hip pulls back. Inhale. Exhale, right hip moves forward. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, right foot forward, left heel down, come up, warrior one. Exhale, open arms and hips, warrior two. Inhale, extend the right leg, move the right foot forward just a little bit. Exhale, bend the right knee, warrior two, and stay. Inhale. Exhale, one, good. Inhale. Exhale, two, back foot turned in just a little, just a little. Exhale, three, good. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, five. On the inhale, extend the right leg. Exhale, reach to the right, right hand down, left arm lifts up, triangle trikonasana. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, five. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, bend the right knee, right hand outside right foot. I like a block for that, so you're not laying on your thigh. And then extend the left arm toward the windows and push through the back side of the left foot. So the inner left thigh kind of lifts up instead of collapses. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, place the left hand down. Exhale, extend the right leg. Move the left foot forward. You can keep the left foot turned out a little bit at an angle. That's okay. You know, a lot of times I'll have you square the hips so the hips can actually be a little opened on the left side this time. You'll feel the hamstring open up more on the outside. On the inhale, lift the head and chest. Look up, pull the right hip back toward the mirrors, the left hip toward the windows. Exhale, fold over the extended right leg. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift head and chest. Exhale, bend the right knee. As you bend the right knee, put a little weight into your hands and your right foot. On your inhale, lift your left foot up off the ground. Then exhale, fold over your right leg. Now inhale, point your left toes away from you like a ballet dancer and lift your left foot higher so there can be a little external rotation here. It's okay. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift the head and chest. Look up at the windows. Exhale, bend your right knee, the standing knee. Inhale, step your left foot back into a lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, left foot forward, right heel turns down. Come up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, open arms and hips, warrior 2. Inhale, extend the left leg. Move the left foot forward just a little bit. Then exhale, rebend the left knee, warrior 2. Cranial over sacral, good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Back foot turned in a little bit. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, extend. Exhale, reach to the left. Pull the right hip back. Left hand down. Right arm lifts. Trikonasana, triangle. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift all the way up to stand. Then exhale, bend the left knee. Left hand outside left foot. Blocks are nice, especially if you did it on the other side. And on the inhale, reaching the right arm toward the windows, pushing to the outside of the right foot. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Move the left knee a little toward the left arm by using the hip flexor. Exhale, 2. It's not the foot, it's the hip. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, place the right hand down. Exhale, extend the left leg, move the right foot forward. And here, like I said, your foot can be turned out in the back. It's okay to do that. I mean, it's not wrong to do that. A lot of times we work on squaring the hips, but you can externally rotate. Lift the head and chest, energetically pull the left hip back, the right hip forward. And then exhale, fold forward over the left leg. Purvottanasana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift the head and chest. Exhale, bend the left knee. Put weight into the left foot and the hands. On the inhale, lift the right foot off the floor. Now the right leg's already in external rotation. Point the right toes away from you and lift the right leg higher. You can go a little deeper in that external rotation. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift head and chest. Exhale, bend the standing left knee. Inhale, step the right foot back to low lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good for you. On the inhale, come forward to a plank. Bring the big toes and heels to touch. Now exhale onto the right hand, the outside of the right foot. Don't move the hands. Try to find that same energetic like you have in triangle, like you're being pressed between two panes of glass. Lift the left arm up. See if you can look at your left thumb. Vaishishthasana. This is the Guru of Rama. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, gently come out to a plank. And now exhale onto the left hand, the outside of the left foot. Lift the right arm up. And there's something kind of simplistic about Vaishishta, right? Inhale. Exhale, 1. It can get more complicated, but the basic one's very simplistic. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, gently come out to a plank. And exhale the knees, the chest, the chin to the earth. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes under, seat back to heels, lift knees up, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look beyond the hands. Inhale, step or jump the feet in between the hands. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, awkward chair seat. Exhale, come, stand up to Dasana, mountain seat. Now, this is not an asana. This is something that they do in cheerleading, but I think it's very helpful when you're going to try to do a Vaishishthasana with an extended leg. Bend the left knee into the chest, give the left knee a hug. Reach down on the inside and grab the left heel with the left hand. Then start to extend the left leg. And as you extend the left leg, push through the heel and pull the toes back. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. And bend the left knee. Give the left knee a hug. And place the left foot next to the right. And you can kind of see how that's very different than holding on the toe. The shoulder gets more involved. Bend the right knee into the chest. Give the right knee a hug. Reach down on the inside. Grab the heel. Pull the knee up. Then take your hand, left hand to your left hip. And extend your right leg and push through the heel. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then bend the right knee. Give the right knee a hug. And then place the right foot on the floor. On the inhale, bend the knees. Utkatasana, awkward chair seat. Then exhale, put the hands down, straighten the legs. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step, jump, walk back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, come forward to a plank. Now, take the right hand, put it in the middle of your mat. Come on to the outside of your right foot. Then, as you come into your side plank, you have changed the angle of the shoulder. It's going to be easier to balance. Bend your left knee. And as you bend your left knee into your chest, reach down with your left hand and grab your heel or your big toe. You can also bend the right knee to get it if you need to. Then extend both the legs and lift the left leg up into the air, balancing in your variation of Vaishishthasana. Inhale. Good. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now bend the left knee, release the left foot, step the left foot forward toward the front of your mat. Good. Then drop down to the right knee. On your inhale, hook your thumbs, lift the arms up alongside the ears and arch back. Anjaneyasana. Stay here. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. And inhale, lift the shoulders. Place the hands on the floor. Frame the left foot. Now, tuck your right toes under. Push your seat toward the right heel, extending your left leg. Your left toes will lift off the floor. You're coming into a runner's stretch. And then exhale, fold forward and walk the arms forward, coming into a deep runner stretch. This is not an asana also. This is just a hamstring stretch. You could kind of see it as the beginning of a Hanumanasana. Exhale, 1, or split. Exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, 5. Good on your inhale. Lift the head and chest, bend the right knee. Exhale, step back to a downward facing dog. All right, let's do that on the left. On the inhale, come forward to a plank. Bring the big toes and heels to touch. Then bring the left hand to the middle of the mat. It's going to change your balance a little bit. Come onto the outside of the left foot. As you do that, bend your right knee. As you reach down with your right hand, grab the heel or the big toe. Both are correct. And then extend, but lift your hips to find the balance. Exhale, 1. Inhale. If you drop the hips, you're heavy. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. Bend the right knee. Release the foot. Step the right foot forward to the front of the mat. Drop down to the left knee. On the inhale, hook the thumbs. Raise arms up alongside ears and arch back. Anjaneyasana, monkey deity. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Then place the hands on the floor, framing the right foot. Tuck the left toes under. Push the seat toward the heel of the left foot, extending the right leg. The right toes will lift up, and then exhale, fold, walk the arms forward. And here again, this is just a runner stretch. Big hamstring stretch, nice quadricep in the left side. Exhale, 1, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, 5. And inhale, lift the head and chest. Bend the knee. Place the foot down. Tuck the toes under. Step back to a downward facing dog. Good for you. On the inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale, the knees, the chest, the chin to the earth. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes under. Push the seat back to the heels. Lift the knees up, downward facing dog. On the inhale, step the right foot forward in between the hands. Exhale, bring the left knee to the outside of the right foot and sit down. A little deeper spinal twist before we go any further. On the inhale, lift the left arm up. And then exhale, twist over to the right. Look over the right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come back to center line. Exhale, counter twist over here to the left. Good. Inhale, come back to center and set up for Agni Stambhasana. A little ankle to knee. Let's just open up the piriformis before we go any further with any of this. Lift the head and chest. Exhale, fold forward. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. On the inhale, lift the head and chest. Now, lift the knees up. Extend the legs straight out in front of you. Dorsiflex the feet. Lift the head and chest. And exhale, fold forward. Hold onto the feet. Paschimottanasana. Imagine that you're pulling yourself toward the windows. Exhale 1. So you're really active in the arms. Exhale 2. Good, everybody. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. Inhale. Lift the head and chest. Bend the knees. Cross the right ankle over the left. A little Lolasana. Lolasana is where you learn to jump back into a chaturanga. I like to say use your blocks. Take your blocks, put your blocks on either side of your hips, just a little in front of them. Then bring your chin and chest, press into your hands, lift your seat, lift your feet. Give a little rock, give a little roll step, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Good for you. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, left foot forward. In between the hands, bring the right knee outside of the left foot and sit down. On the inhale, lift the right arm up. And then exhale, twist over to the left. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, counter twist. Inhale, come back to center and set up for ankle to knee. Dorsiflex, lift the head and chest. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Then inhale, lift the head and chest. Now this time, lift the knees up, extend the legs out, and then open the legs to a wide straddle. If you need to stagger because of your classmates or turn to the side, just do whatever you need to do. Then dorsiflex, lift the head and chest. And exhale, fold forward. You can hold on to the big toes. You can hold on to the outside of the feet. You can hold on to the heels. You can hold on to the shins. When you, like, a lot of times everybody's obsessed with it, what they call pancake on the internet, where you put your chest down. You do want to be able to do that finally, but you also don't want the sit bones to lift up as you do it, right? So don't force yourself to get the chest down if your sit bones are lifting up. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. Good. Inhale. Lift the head and chest. Now, from here, here's what I want you to do. This is a little pre-planning, right? You're going to take a blanket and you're going to put the blanket at the front of your mat on the bamboo floor. This lovely, eco-friendly bamboo floor, a sustainable green bamboo floor. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now, a little Olasana. Bend the knees, cross the left ankle over the right. Yeah. Then press into your hands or your blocks. Lift your seat, lift your feet, give a little rock, give a little roll, step, jump, walk back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So when we talk about Hanumanasana, Hanumanasana is also connected to the guru energy. There, you can do it as a forward fold or you can do it as a back bend. Both are right. But we're going to do a little Hanumanasana from a Vaishishtasana. Woo! Okay, so on your inhale, come forward to a plank. Bring the big toes and heels to touch. Place your right hand in the middle of your mat. Then come on the outside of your right foot. Now bend your left knee and reach down, grab your left heel or your left big toe. Then lift your left leg up into the air. Lift your hips up into the air. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Now look toward the windows. Keep a hold of your left big toe. Bring your left foot toward the windows. Put your left heel on that blanket in front of you and slide your left foot forward, coming into Hanumanasana. And you can fold forward and hold onto your foot since we're in forward folds. Isn't that fun? Inhale. It's a little scary, actually. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Good. Inhale. Lift the head and chest. Walk the hands back. Tuck the left toe, right toes under. Lift the left leg up into a down dog split. Now bend the left knee. Bring the left foot over to the right. Step your left foot on the floor. Lift the hips and point your left fingers toward the windows. Wild thing. Watch out with your water bottle though, and any clothes. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. On the inhale, place the left hand down and exhale, go back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes under, seat back to heels, downward dog. I would consider wild thing. If we look at wild thing, really, it's a form of Vaishishtasana. Wild thing was made up in the 80s. So, but if we look at it structurally, it's a Vaishishtasana. Come forward to a plank, big toes and heels touch. Bring the left hand to the middle of the mat. Come onto the outside of the left foot. Bend the right knee, reach down, grab the right big toe or the heel. Lift the right leg up into the air. Lift the hips. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Now look toward the windows. Bring the right foot toward the windows. Put the right heel on your blanket and slide your right heel forward, coming into Hanumanasana. And exhale, you can fold over the right leg because it can be a forward fold. Good for you. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, lift the head and chest, walk the hands back. Press into the hands. Lift, slide your right foot through your hands. Lift your right leg up into a down dog split. Then bend the right knee. Step your right foot over to the left side of the mat. Come onto the ball of the right foot. Lift the hips and the chest, extending the right arm toward the windows. Wild thing. Watch out for clothes and objects. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. On the inhale, place the right hand down. Step back to a downward facing dog. You can go into down dog split if you want to. Inhale, come forward to a plank. And exhale the knees, the chest, the chin to the earth. Stay in Ashtanga Namaskar. Take the hands behind the back. Clasp the hands together in a fist. Then lift the arms away from the sacrum. Inhale. Exhale 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Release the hands. Place the hands next to the chest. Press into the hands. Slide the chest forward. Bhujangasana. Stay in cobra. Inhale, lift the hands off the floor. Exhale, bring the elbows a little closer to your ribs. Feel your lateral muscles contract. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, come down, relax. Dhanurasana, seat of the bow. Bend the knees, reach back, grab the ankles. As you grab the ankles, shift weight from the pubic bone to the navel. On the inhale, kick the feet into the hands and lift the knees as high as the shoulders. Good. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, come down and relax. So Hanuman, we did Hanumanasana. Hanuman is the devotee to Lord Rama. And how Hanuman is connected to the Guru Shakti, or Guru energy, is that he represents the student, the perfect student to the Guru. Rama becomes his Guru. Bend the knees, reach back, grab the ankles again. On the inhale, lift up. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Come down and release. So that becomes that symbol of that exchange of energy, right? Because there can't be a guru if there's no student. There can't be a student if there's no guru. They're symbiotic. They're working together. We don't see that relationship in the West very well. Like, we always think that somehow you can call your mom and she can call the teacher and let her have it. Right? Not a really good relationship. Bring the hands next to the chest, elbows close to the ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, step the right foot forward in between the hands. Now exhale, drop down to the left knee. Now move the left knee back a little bit. A little Anjaneyasana asana. On the inhale, lift the arms up alongside the ears, lifting the torso up. You can interlace the fingers together, or you can keep the hands apart. Both are correct. Lift the arms up, start to arch back. If you want to take the hands behind the back, that's perfectly fine too. Those are options. But you want to kind of overshoot the right knee in front of the right ankle so that you really get that left quadricep open. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. And inhale, lift the shoulders up. Then plant the hands on the floor, framing the right foot. Then come onto the heel of the right foot, like you lift your toes up, the heel. Now you can have that little blankie in front of you at the front of your mat. You can then put your right heel on that little blankie. And that little blankie can slide right toward the windows, coming into your second Hanumanasana. Why do one when you can do two? But this time, a back bend. So now walk the shoulders and the chest back so the cranial is over the sacral. You can use blocks underneath the hands. You can place blocks underneath the right thigh. You can also use a bolster. That's also good. And then lift the chest up. Options, if you wish to, you can bend the left knee and reach back with the left hand and see if you can grab your left foot. That's an option. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Good, Emmy. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then gently release the left foot if you have a hold of the left foot. Place the hands on the floor. Press into the hands. Lift the hips. Slide the right foot back. You can take the right leg back up into a down dog split if you want to. Just kind of neutralize a moment. You can bend the right knee, open, externally rotate the right leg. That always feels good after a Hanumanasana. And then inhale, come back to a down dog split and place the right foot on the floor. Step the left foot forward in between the hands. Now drop down to the right knee. You move the right knee back a little bit. Lift the torso up. Place the hands on the left thigh. Get your orientation. Lift your arms up alongside your ears. Interlace the fingers together. Make a fist or keep the arms apart. Up to you. Bring the hands behind you if you did so on the other side. Start to arch back. Let the left knee overshoot the left ankle. Moving the hips forward toward the windows. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Lift the shoulders up. Place the hands on the floor, framing the left foot. Come onto the heel of the left foot. Now you can put your left heel on that blanket, or you can just slide your left foot forward. As you slide forward into Hanumanasana, walk the shoulders back, walk the hands back so the shoulders are over the hips, cranial over sacral, because now you're in a little back bend mode. If you did so on the other side, bend the right knee, take the right hand, see if you can grab the right foot. That's an option. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then press into the hands, lift the hips. Let the left foot slide back. You can press into the hands, lift the left leg up into a down dog split. Bend the left knee, externally rotate. Inhale, come back to a down dog split. And then exhale, place the left foot on the floor. Inhale, come forward to a plank. And exhale, the knees, the chest, the chin to the earth. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. And exhale, come down, roll over onto the back. A little half bridge. Lift the hips, clasp the hands together in a fist underneath you. Roll the shoulders underneath the back. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Gently come down. Relax. From here, you can stay in half bridge and come into support half bridge. If you would like to experience upward bow seat, place the hands next to the head, elbows toward the ceiling, fingers toward the shoulders. On the inhale, lift up. Exhale, 1. Inhale, good. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Bring the chin to the chest and come down, upper, middle, lower back. You can windshield wiper the knees. Place the hands next to the head, elbows toward the ceiling. On the inhale, come back up. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Good. Inhale. Exhale 3. Good. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Bring the chin and chest and come down the upper, the middle, the lower back. Last time, place the hands next to the head on the inhale. Come back up. Exhale 1. Good, Sally. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Bring the chin, the chest, and come down the upper, the middle, the lower back. Draw the knees into the chest. Give the knees a little hug. You can make little circles on the sacrum if that feels good to you. And then let the knees come over to the left. Extend the right arm out. Look over the shoulder. Twisting. And breathe. And come back to center. Switch sides. And come back to center. And bring the knees in the chest. Place the feet on the floor. Open up the knees to the side. You can stay here in Supta Baddha Konasana if you're not coming into inversions today. You can bring legs up the wall in Viparita Karani, half inversion. Or come into shoulder stand, Salamba Saravangasana, full inversion. It's up to you. 3 options. We'll have a little shoulder stand time, followed by a little headstand time. If you're still in shoulder stand, let the toes come overhead. Let the toes touch the floor behind the head. Clasp the hands together in a fist. Extend the arms away. Halasana, plow seat. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now bend the knees. Hold on to the knee joint. Bring the knees by the ears. Karnapidasana, ear pressure seat. And toes kind of point toward the windows. So yeah, so there's a plantar flex in the foot. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then place the hands on the floor. Slowly come down 1 vertebrae at a time until the hips touch the floor. Extend the legs out in front of you. You got a blanket underneath the shoulders. Unfold the mat. Move the blanket off the side. Then lay down on the back. Turn the palms to face upward. Press into the elbows. Come onto the top of the head. Matsyasana, seat of the fish. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Pressing the elbows, bring the chin in the chest and come down. Bend the knees into the chest. Give the knees a hug. And then gently roll over to the left and come into a child's seat. Now, you know me, I don't mind if you use the wall. I don't mind if you use props. So if you want to use the wall for your headstand, I don't mind, right? It's more important that you come into the inversion and feel comfortable in it than like, oh, I did it in the middle of the room by myself. That's here again, Guru Shakti energy. Like to be able to use the prop without any kind of like ego there. Interlace the fingers together, place the head on the floor behind the wrist crease, tuck the toes under, and lift the knees up. Walk the feet forward so the hips are over the shoulders. You can stay there. Bring the knees into the chest, heels toward the seat, half headstand. You can stay there. Lift the knees up, extend the feet last, full headstand. In the yoga tradition, the idea that the avatar needs a teacher or a guru would also imply that every quote unquote guru has to have a teacher themselves. Right? This is something I've noticed in the modern yoga world is that especially with the Americans, they don't want to tell you who their teacher was, right? They start teaching and they act like they invented yoga. They act as if they did it all by themselves. And they don't credit anyone with sharing their wisdom and their knowledge and passing it on and passing it down. And so that is another reason why the avatar would have a teacher to continue the lineage and not break, that the wisdom teachings have to be shared through the act of a learning process. So there's always a little bit of humility there. Even if you become rock star avatar, you know, it happens in American asana yoga. There's all of a sudden somebody who has a very beautiful physical practice and, you know, they won't tell you They won't credit who they learned from. But that idea that we're always connected to the teacher as students, yes, we could become master teachers, but at some point we were always students, so it keeps us humble. The humility is always there. And there's something beautiful about that. It's acknowledging the ancestors. It's acknowledging all those people that came before you. And gently come down, resting child's seat. And you can reach back, hold on to the ankles, and breathe. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. From here, lift the torso up. Let's make our way in Shavasana. If you want to come back to where you were in the room, that's perfectly fine. If you want to stay where you are, that's perfectly fine. If you want me to bring you a blanket, Umbream, would you like me to bring you your blanket? You like that? Would you want a blanket underneath your knees or anything? Okay. Lay down on the back and allow the breath now just to breathe the body. Let go of the Ujjayi pranayama. Release Mula Bandha. Relax at the pelvic floor. That's going to allow the body to become dense and heavy. And then close the eyes and see if after the sadhana, you can feel the prana moving through the body. Maybe you will notice a little subtle buzz or almost a hum within the body of the prana that you've moved during the sadhana. It's always a nice thing to kind of acknowledge. Gently start to deepen the breath. As you deepen the breath, make small movements with the fingers and the toes. Stretch the arms overhead and stretch the arms and legs in opposite directions. Bend the knees into the chest, give the knees a little hug. And gently roll over to the right side. And pressing the left palm into the earth, lift the torso up. And come up to a seated position for a little meditation. And once you've found the seat, commit to it, be still. And begin to close the eyes. Allow the breath to deepen, having breath awareness. You don't have to go back to Ujjayi Pranayama, but just have breath awareness. And you have a choice. You can, if you would like to practice japa meditation, mantra meditation, as you inhale, you can silently chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Over and over, just chanting the Maha Mantra. Shanti, Shanti. Shanti. Bringing the hands together in undulating mudra, bowing the head slightly to meet the hands, giving thanks and praise for the teachings and teachings of yoga from the past, the present, and still teachers and teachings yet to be revealed. Om Bolo Sadguru Bhagavan Ki Jai. Namaste. Thank you all so much. Have a beautiful rest of this lovely day. Enjoy it because we got a snowstorm coming on Friday. There's a chance we could get there's this weird storm that's brewing. They don't know if it's going to just go off the coast just a little or if it's going to stay right on the coast. And it could dump a foot of snow. Friday. No. Friday. This Friday. It's like this. It's like, yeah. So they're watching it. I'm hoping for a foot of snow. Why not? Yeah. It's going to rain, snow and rain today? I thought it was going to stay warm for a couple of days. Yeah. So it's a little weird. It's a little weird. It's a little weird. It was freezing. I think this it was.
nights of Preview Next and 1010 Wins Entertainment on 92.3 FM.
Every morning, we rise and shine. Make breakfast and brush away the night's rest. These routines help us start the day off right. Nature-made vitamins are a simple step in that daily care regimen. Multivitamins with daily essentials.